handling their business like they should.
Absolutely,
and so we
sister.
have to take control. We have to take care of the household, the bills, the kids, whatever. And ourselves, because you said, oh, I shouldn't.
No,
Just even ourselves, we have to take care of ourselves because men are not taking care of us sexually, mentally, physically, none of that.
And if I tell you that you lie, I'll be lying. If I say that you lie, I'll be lying. And that is the reason why we got a whole big job to do. We got to wake up. Husbands, love your wife. No, beat them down. Love your wife. No, cheat on them. Love your wife. Love your wives. Yes. You got to love your wives. Right. Stop being a coward. And love your wives. How do you love your wives? By beating them down, abusing them, cheating on them, walking away from them, not having provided for them? Is that how you love them? Or you've been dumbed down by the white man? Read. Love your wife. Read. Even as Christ also loved the church. The same way Christ loved. Now we got to talk about your duties, all right? Let me get the dress code for the sister. You already know? Don't go nowhere. Don't put them running shoes. Don't put the The more men I teach, the higher probability that my daughters will be with a good man. If I could change the mindset of all my black brothers and sisters, all my Hispanic brothers and sisters, I know that my daughters will end up in a good hand. And guess what? That will prevent me from hurting somebody that hurt my daughter and my daughter jail. So I'm making my way easier by doing this out here. All right, read. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. Bring it out. I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. The head of the man is Christ. All right? Read. And the head of the woman is the man. The head of the woman is who? It's the man. So who's the head? Of the woman? Yeah. Who's the head? The man. So why in our community, let me let that thing pass. Why in our community, right? Hold on, give me a minute. Tired? Are you tired? Okay, good. So, sister, the head of the woman is the man. Why in our society today, women are overpassing the men? They want to be heads now. You get that in his head.
You want my answer?
That's fine, we being honest here today. Come on.
Because of society.
Because of society.
Society made it that way. They turned the woman, they gave the women more opportunities than they did the men. They're trying to suppress the men. They're trying to keep him down. That's why he's in jail. That's why he is gay. That's why he's doing all that. They're trying to suppress him. They want the woman to take charge. That's why they want the woman to be the man.
Wow. What do you think?
Men are not handling their business like they should.
Huh?
That's what I think. I think men are not handling their business like they should.
Absolutely.
And so we have to take control. We have to take care of the household, the bills, the kids, whatever. And ourselves, because you said, oh, I shouldn't.
No,
Just even ourselves, we have to take care of ourselves because men are not taking care of us sexually, mentally, physically, none of that.
And if I tell you that you lie, I'll be lying. If I say that you lie, I'll be lying. And that is the reason why we got a whole big job to do. We got to wake up our men. Because as you mentioned, they're not taking care of their households.
At all.
We going to the woman, we're going to go to the man as well, all right? But read that. Why is the woman above the man right now in this society? Is it prophecy? Did the Lord spoke of this? Is the Bible a true book? Let's find out. Read. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing. No, it's a new thing created, right? In this world, read. In the earth. In the earth, read. A woman. A what? A woman. A woman, our sisters, shall compass a man. Shall compass a man. That is happening from the time of Willie Lynch, where they used to separate the buck and give a little bit more power or leniency to the women. And the women see how the white man mistreated our men and demonized them. And she lost all respect for them. Now the black man is walking around with his head down, not knowing how to stand up as a man. Right? So I understand why some of your sisters don't want to submit to these men, but part of your repentance is submitting to your man. A good man. A good man. Because you don't want to submit to a nigga.
That's right.
You do not want to submit to a nigga that's abusive. You don't want to submit to a nigga that's dealing with drugs and don't want to get help. You don't want to submit to that. That's an error. What you want to do is run away from that. But where will you get that man that is good?
I tell everybody too, I don't want a nigga. I want a good black man.
Absolutely.
That's what I call it.
You want a good Israelite man.
That's
right. An Israelite man. That's what you want. A good Israelite man. But guess what? You're not going to find him out here in the streets. You know what I want, right? Stay with me, bro. I'm talking about the good man. Get to know the man. They need to get to know the man. All right?
Rock 6.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, my brother. All right? But these are the steps you got to take to get to know a good man. All right? Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get as a friend.
If you want to get that good man, a friend, because in a relationship, it's a friendship. Right? It's one of the deepest friendships you will ever find in this world. A relationship, a husband and a wife. Read.
Prove him first.
Do what?
Prove him first.
Do what?
Prove him first.
There's more there.
And be not hasty to credit him.
And don't rush because he got long feet. Okay? Or because he could satisfy you sexually only. Don't rush to a relationship just because of that. You got to prove him first. Is he walking according to the Bible? Right. Is he taking care of his business? Does he have a job? You know what I mean? Does he have a job? Does he have a place to stay? You know what I mean? Those are things that our sisters are lacking. And you're not going to find it in the world because if they're not homosexual, guess what? They're in the street banging, right? They want to terrorize our people. They're not really mature enough. You know what I mean? So that man of God, you're not going to find out here in the streets.
That's why I'm single now. Because before I marry a nigga,
that's right.
It's got to be a black man. Like I said, I'm not one of the one. I don't play. He broke me. He made me. He broke the mold.
Right.
I'm not just. No, I'm not saying about.
Yeah, you all are special. Yeah.
You gotta be, and I gotta feel like I'm special. I know I'm special. I know I'm loved, and I'm not gonna let nobody tear me down and none of that.
Absolutely.
None of that. I'm a queen, and I know it. I
You're
say
a princess.
that all the time.
You're a princess because God don't deal with queendom.
I call myself a queen all the time.
Listen, from now on, start calling yourself a princess, all right? Because there's only kings that rule.
Right.
A woman cannot. That's why I'm saying a queen.
Oh, I didn't say I was ruling. I just said I was a queen.
You're a princess. You're holding down the king. You can hold down the king. You get what I'm saying? That's what a princess do. Understand? You hold down the king. All right. Now, you mentioned something about they're not handling their business, right? As far as they're not taking care of business. A man is supposed to find what? A job. Let me get that. Where you was going to? Yes, let me get that. Very good. Very good. Ephesians. Let me get that. Yeah, because we spoke about the woman having to submit. Now we got to find out the duty of the men. These are the characteristics that you got to look for in a man. All right? Read.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 25.
That's all right, bro. Go ahead. That's fine, yes.
22. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
So you are to submit to your own husband. Read.
As unto the Lord.
And to who?
As unto the Lord.
So that man that you're going to marry, you're supposed to see God in them. If you don't see God in them, don't marry them. If you see a nigga in them, don't marry them. Don't lay down with them. Don't open up your legs to them. Do not. Whatever you hold in between your legs is precious. Don't give it up.
That's right.
Read.
But a husband is the head of the wife.
What we read before, the husband is the head of the wife. Read.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
So the husband is supposed to symbolize Christ in your family, the head. Read.
And he is the Savior of the body.
And he's supposed to be the savior of the body, just like Christ is the savior of us. He's supposed to be ready to lay down his life for you. That's how you know a good man is a good man. Not a selfish dude that just want to grab money from you or want to abuse you and use you. All right? That's not a good man. That's not a godly man. Read.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands.
So your subjection's got to be to your own husband. Read.
In everything.
In what?
In everything.
In some things, 50-50.
In everything.
In everything. If that man is following the commandments, and he tells you, hey, love, don't do this and don't do that, that's what you're supposed to do. If he tells you don't do that, don't do that. And if he tells you do that, do so. That's subjection. Okay? If he tells you, I need my plate of food on the table as soon as before I get out the shower, make sure that plate of food is there.
Right.
Simple things like that. That will keep a man good. You know what I mean? He will wanna take it to the next level when it's time to do the do. You know what I mean? He will wanna lay his life down for you. Those are the things you gotta look for in a man. Read. Husbands, and now for the husband, you brothers that are listening, for the husbands, read.
Husbands, love your wives.
No, beat them down.
Love your wives.
No, cheat on them.
Love your wives.
Love your wives.
Right.
You gotta love your wives.
Right.
Stop being a coward and love your wives. How do you love your wives? By beating them down, abusing them, cheating on them, walking away from them, not having provided for them? Is that how you love them? Or you've been dumbed down by the white man? Read.
Love your wives.
Read.
Even as Christ also loved the church.
The same way Christ loved the church. Did he die on the cross for us? That's the type of love a man's supposed to have for his wives.
Right.
Yes, more.
And gave himself for it.
He gave his life for them. For them there, we got to give our lives for our women and our kids. That's what we are here for. You don't think people hate us? But we are here giving our lives up for y'all. We putting our lives on the line for you guys. Okay? Because we could be comfortably at home, like the pastors are right now. But we are here, sweat, blood, and tears, trying to bring our people over to Christ.
Right.
Trying to bring our people over to the commandments.
That's right.
Okay? That's the husbands that you want. That is the type of man that you want, sisters. That's why you needed to hear this, sister. Read.
Verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
You gotta love your wife as your own body. Okay? I know a lot of our brothers love to smell good. Why you smelling good and your woman smelling bad? Why you dressed up well and your woman looking raggedy? Does that make sense? No. That means there's no accountability, no responsibility in your spirit. You don't want to handle your business. Our men are selfish. You see them walking around with their purses, trying to look good. Some of them want to try to look better than the woman. That's how the feminine spirit that the American society put on their spirit. Okay? Yes. Read.
He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
You love your wife, you love yourself. Guess what? God is looking at you with some favor. Like what the Christians say, church say, you got favor. Yeah, God looking at you for favor. If you take care of your wife and you love your wife. You get what I'm saying? Now, sisters, I know your leg is hurting, but there comes a better part. Now we got to talk about your duties, all right? Let me get the dress code for the sister. You already know? Don't go nowhere. Don't put them running shoes. Don't put the running shoes. Don't put the running shoes. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22. Chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So now, if I put on that purse and I got a skirt on, right? And I'm here trying to teach you the word of the Lord. Will you take me serious, sister? Will you take me serious? No, I look like a clown. I might as well be in the Billboard Award, right? Like Little Nas X over there. Panty down. Like Russell Westbrook. Panty down. Right? You will take me serious.
Right.
So read it again from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What's that going into, sister?
The little Nas X thing. Women should wear men clothes. When women should wear the dresses down to here.
Right.
I already know the
That's
shingles.
right.
I already know.
Okay,
I know.
sister. So what you gotta do?
You
gotta
the
repent.
skirt on, take the pants off,
Absolutely.
no pants. I know none of this.
Wash it. Sister, come here. Come here, sister. Wash it. You got the dress. Now you gotta modest. Put it modest. Put that. Timothy. Now we gotta fix the dress, okay? It's a beautiful dress when I'm looking at front with. Now if you do this, you do an east corner, right? Or west turn. I don't know who I'm looking at. I don't think I'm looking at the same woman. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention. Read.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2.
I know the medicine is never tastes good, but it helps. Medicine helps to get cured. The Bible is a medicine. The Bible is a medicine. Read.
1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
Watch your back. What's going on in the back? Read.
1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner, also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel. What modest apparel is?
It's the long dresses, loose, no tight jeans, no pants.
Similar to the sisters who dress, right? But the only problem with the sisters' dress is it's cut a little bit too high. So stitch it up a little bit to your knee. And you're still gonna look good, sister. You're still gonna look beautiful. But you're not gonna give people a clue of what you're carrying. You gotta keep them wondering. As a woman, you gotta keep the man wondering and wanting to work hard towards that price that is your body. You gotta keep them. You can't just give it up like that. You know what I mean? You gotta say
I
that.
like how I look though, so does that...
Huh? Yeah, so listen, I used to like being with a lot of women. Does that make me righteous because I liked it? You know what I mean? I stole before. Does that make I like to steal? Does that make it right for me to continue stealing? You know what I'm saying? You know, I was quick to be angry like that. If I continue to be angry, does that make it look good because I liked it? No. You know, so yeah, I know you like the look. The reason why you like dressing like that, sister, you know why? You're not a bad looking sister. You're not a bad looking sister, but the reason why you like dressing like that, and she like dressing like that, because you like this. You like them eyes looking at you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you do like that attention.
No, God.
Huh?
That's
Hey, you want the man to see your shape.
not. Oh, it's not.
So why you dress with tight clothes and all that?
That's what I can afford.
Right? Right, you do that, yeah. The morning routine, right? Go up there. That's how we look. Right? You do that morning routine, right? Why? That's a reality, sister. Our women put those clothes on because they want attention. And that's no good. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Out here, amongst 10 men, you got 8 that are corrupt. And they can snap like that and want to rape you because they sexually motivated by that look. You know what I'm saying? That look that you quote unquote like. Guess what? When you get that righteous man, you can put that dress on and cut it even more further up. But in your room, in your privacy, you could be all sexy all you want. Put on the stilettos, all that. But for your man, you know, put the whatever, the purple light on and the very, all that, you could do that for your husband. Not for everybody out here. You get what I'm saying, sister? Yeah, you gotta take care of the business inside and private. Because it's a beautiful thing in marriage, honorable. A marriage is an honorable thing.
I have a question though.
Yes.
I have a question about the shingles.
The shingles.
The shingles on the clothes. When, as an Israelite, or it's just a person period, when do you put the shingles on and where? Like, is it after, like a certain, you know, like...
No, it's no time limit. Let's go to the fringes. Let's go to the fringes. I'm gonna show you something. Because like a dress like your sister, no, you. It's all right. You shy. I see that. You shy. It's all right, sister. It's all right. We're not exposing nothing, sister. We being sincere with you. We want you to learn. Right?
Hey, I ain't dressed right either.
Huh?
I know.
So you gotta
I
fix
know
that,
I'm
mama.
not.
What's your name?
Lisa. It's
Lisa.
Lisa.
You gotta fix that.
Like,
all
for
right?
instance, this is why my hair is covered now.
Right, because
I do know.
All right. You gotta
Certain
listen
things.
up.
That's why I said I do know
Okay.
certain things.
So you spoke about the fringes. Very good question. Now you got the nice dress. Now you got to adorn that dress with a certain article that differentiates you from the Muslim woman. Okay? That certain article will differentiate you from the Muslim woman. So you wake up to being an Israelite. Now you put on the long dress. Beautiful. Now you got to do this.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
So the Bible speaking to the children of Israel. Israel meaning who? The blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and the scattered that were in captivity throughout the world. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So that dress you get, you put fringes on the border of your garment immediately. This is a fringe. It could be that one, it could be the one that makes noise, however you want to adorn it. You want to make it look nice, because our women look nice. We have pictures of our sisters. No, right? Our women look beautiful in their dresses. It's not like walking around like Harry Tubman.
No,
No,
it
you
does
know what
look
I mean?
nice. I've seen
Right?
them.
You seen them.
I've seen them. It does
You make it look stylish. You know what I mean? Read.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their
So it
generations.
has to be done throughout our generations. So even today, we got to do it. It's not no time period. It's immediately. As soon as you realize, I got to serve the Lord, you got to put fringes on your clothes. Guess what? You come to our congregation, we hook you up. We fringe it for you. We got that set up where we will help you out to get a fringe. Because guess what? Our point is for you as a community to come and serve the Lord. That's what we are here for. You hear the mouths, the loud mouth, and all. We got to do that. Because that's how we commanded to do. We're not commanded to come and preach. No, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we here for our community.
Right.
Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So you put the chingles or the fringes that go is listed, right? And you put a ribbon of blue. Come check it out. Look at him right there. That's a good example. All right, you see that blue ribbon on it? So you got your dress, you put that nice color, like a black one will go good with yours, right? If you wanted to match your jacket, you put on a blue one. Blue on blue, right? Make it look stylish. You don't gotta look bummy. Same way with you, sister. You know what I mean? You could turn that pants into a jeans. We got sisters that could help you out with that. If you don't have the bread to buy new dresses. We got sisters set up to help you out with that. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that he may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So the purpose of the fringes or chingles, like what you said, is to
I
remember.
meant to say fringes,
Yeah, your
though.
fringes, okay. It's to remember the commandments of God. So as soon as you learn and you picked up that you're an Israelite, you put on fringes ASAP. Okay? There's no time period as to where you do
Okay,
it.
that's because I did know stuff, and I was like, a friend of mine, he's going to downtown. He does it downtown.
Okay.
And he was telling me about the fringes, and he was like, when you're ready, you got to put it on, but I didn't know what he meant by when you're ready, you know what I'm saying?
Ready is every time is now. And you got to be aware. A lot of people, they're not really teaching, but, you got to be ready now, all right? It's not going to, right now is the time. You know what I mean? Right now is the time. Huh? 119.6. Yes, sir. Let me bring that up. All right? Because the captain mentioned 119 verse. This is very important. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways.
So you thought on your ways. Now you realizing you're an Israelite. You realizing you're an Israelite, right? Read.
And turn my feet unto thy testimony.
And turn what?
And turn my feet unto thy testimony.
So you went from Christianity to being an Israelite, right? Onto the testimonies of God. Read.
I made haste.
You made what?
I made haste.
To make haste means what?
Make haste, like don't do it too fast.
Go fast. Yeah, he said go fast. He said, I turn to God fast. I'll turn to your testimony fast with haste. Read.
And delay not.
And delay not. So you don't wait until one specific day. I might do when I turn 40. What am I doing when you, 35?
Hallelujah. 52, baby.
Oh, 52, see?
Not
You're
baby.
keeping up.
I didn't mean to call you.
No, it's all right.
I work with kids.
You
I say that.
It's all right. It's all right. You're keeping up good. So when you turn 53, I'm going to put on fringes? No. You got to do it now.
Black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.